tell me this wig is not giving fall. I mean, everything from this color, the cut, it's just effortless, and trust me, the perfect beginner wig. Now you already know RPG Show has slayed looks before, but wait until you see what they've done with the closure wig game. Down to the packaging, everything is giving luxury. We're gonna get to the wig in a second, but first the goodies. She came with a brush, a styling band, and a wax stick, perfect for those flyaways, and even some glue strips, which I have not used in forever. Check out these features. We're gonna get into those into a little bit, but it also came with a storage bag, so it's perfect for traveling with. So this is my very first closure wig and the very first time I'm trying this texture. You guys have asked me before what's a good Yaki Texture wig or companies, and there are a lot of companies that have them. I just personally have never tried it. So let's see how she looks. Okay, now for some of the specs, it is 20 inches long and 180% density. So it is a nice full looking wig. I feel like the Yaki Texture only adds to that as well. Honestly, you wouldn't even know it was that texture until you feel it, because it doesn't look like it at all, at least to me. Now, I love that they added these to the combs because I normally have to cut it out and it's such a pain. So for us who don't have any hair or braids that we're trying to attach it into, just go ahead and pop those right off. Now, I've also never had a wig with a drawstring, but so convenient. It honestly didn't need it because it fits me really good, which I'm about to show you guys in a second. So this is the bear cap. So you can see how good it fits. And also those little custom ear cutouts are perfect. Normally closure wigs, I have to cut into the band myself. They're like all on top of my ear and so uncomfortable. But look at this fit. Like I swear it was made for me. And that's saying a lot. For having no hair, it is absolutely perfect for the small head girlies. When I tell you this wig lays so snug and flat on my head, it's honestly perfect. You don't have to do anything to her at all. I could have actually taken this band off because I didn't need it, but I just wanted to show you that I would adjust that first before adjusting the elastic, just so it doesn't feel like it's bunching up underneath. But like I said, you won't even need her because the glueless fit is perfection. To me, this is the perfect natural hairline where it is not overly done, not overly plucked. And for me, that just means that this wig is going to last you, and that is what you want. And again, how is this a closure? Like, you could pull this back almost and it's given lace front, but I love that it gives you 10 inches all the way across and still 6 inches of parting space. Now I'm choosing to go on with shears because that's what I use most often, so I'm kind of comfortable with it. Just make sure you're doing up and down motion. Now you can use a razor instead, like one of those eyebrow razors. Just please be careful not to cut yourself, especially if you're choosing to do it while wearing the wig like I am. Now I know this part for a lot of people can be the most terrifying. This is just what works for me, but don't forget you can always take the wig and place it onto a mannequin block just so you can really see what you're doing. Honestly, I needed to take it off myself because I could not get a clear enough view and I didn't want to cut off anything I didn't want to. So just take your time, follow the existing hairline, and do whatever you need to do in order to cut it. Once that's done, it's honestly perfect. Now again, y'all, this is straight out the box. I have not done anything to her. Honestly, this wig takes practically no time at all. In a few minutes, you cut the lace and you can be out the door. But I'm gonna be a little bit extra and do a little bit more tweaking. Totally optional though. Now, for the tape, I have not used tape in so long. I feel like back in the day, it was my nemesis. It was too shiny. It was just a mess. But I wanted to try it out on one of the sides just to give you guys an example of like one that's tacked down and the other that's not. But honestly, the wig fits so good that you really don't need much, but it is kind of nice if you just want that peace of mind where you're not going to have any lifting. Now from here on out, these things are totally optional, but I would highly recommend having a hot comb. It does help a lot with the overall look of your unit, just to make sure that everything is nice and flat and pressed where you want it to be. Again, this unit is very thick, so this could take several passes if you're not comfortable with the heat, because trust me, it is hot. Like, I feel it through the wig onto my skin. Then again, pop it off, put it onto a mannequin head. That is the beauty and ease of having a wig in general. Make your life easier, do what you gotta do. But in my opinion, it makes a huge difference on the overall look once everything is sleek. Now I'm just gonna give it a good brush out. Keep in mind that after cutting lace and doing a few different things with the wig, you may have to remove some of that fallout. So it's not that your wig is shedding, but it's just a part of the game. You're gonna cut things, things are gonna get loose. Now's the perfect time to pop out that wax stick. It may look like I'm going heavy-handed, but that's just because it's sped up. Honestly, you want to go with a super light touch so you don't get a really cakey, weighed down look. Just enough for it to smooth down those hairs, and then you can even go back with that hot comb and seal everything in so you get a nice smooth finish. Now you can go in with the foam of your choice. I'm going in with the Glueless because it never disappoints. Now, how you apply it will definitely matter. I'm choosing to go super light and with the little edge comb, so that way I can just use it to control the hairs but not make it look really stiff and slicked down. I normally don't use any baby hairs at all, but I felt that it gave it a nice little touch. Gives you more manageability to get the shaping you want, and then you can go ahead and just trim the hairs. Again, totally optional. You can completely skip this step.
These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No, these days, I don't care for competition, you're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up to one up just to show up in front of your friends. I don't really want to meet you.
All right, now for me, this wig was not quite complete because you need lashes. Like, if I'm gonna go all out and put on a wig, then I need the full makeup look and experience. Once you put on your lashes, then you can get the full vibe of the unit, and I absolutely loved everything about it. The color, the length, it's such an effortless and natural look. And yes, my baby girl's behind me asleep. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that just shows you this is definitely mom approved, quick, easy, grab it out the box, cut the lace, and put her on. As you can see, nothing is touching or rubbing against my ears. That makes such a difference when you're actually comfortable in a wig and you feel like you can wear it all day. Now again, completely optional, but for me, because I didn't put any tape on the other side, I like to have a little overhang just so if I do pull the hair back behind my ears, I don't have to feel self-conscious about anything lifting up. It just gives it another little natural effect. All in all, I think RPGSHOW knocked this out the box. I have never had a closure wig look this natural. Like, it's practically a lace front to me. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below and don't miss out on these savings.
Cause I